Shripad Rajam Sharanam Prapade, Shripad Shri Vallabha Charitra Amrutam, Chapter 4, Part 2. Shankara Bhatt had vision of Vasambika in Purvapuram. Result of Parayan of Chapter 4. Girls will get married with suitable bridegrooms, released from the sin resulting from abuse of Guru. The intention for the birth of Narsimha Saraswati. Repository of all auspicious qualities. O Vasambika, may your wish be fulfilled. I will stay for 14 years more. I will remain in this body of Sripada Srivallabha till I attain 30 years. Afterwards, I will disappear again to revive the order of sannyasa. I take birth as Narsimha Saraswati and remain in that incarnation for 80 years. Afterwards, I stay in intense penance for 300 years in Kadalivana, forest of plantain trees, and conclude my incarnation in Tanjapura under the name Swami Samartha. In the form of Avaduthas and Siddhas, I perform miracles and incredible sportive plays with my illimitable divine virtues. Sripada spoke sweetly. Men become weaklings with the passage of yugas. Therefore, the Almighty descends to lower state on the prayers of sages. The incarnation of Lord in human body is an indication of his complete grace. This descent of the Lordship to lower levels enables human beings to obtain excellent results with little effort. Therefore, human beings in Kali Yuga are fortunate. By mere remembrance, the grace of Lord Datta would be available. There are many opportunities for the downfall of man in Kali Yuga, but there are equally twofold number of opportunities for obtaining the grace of Sripada. This is a sacrosanct truth. Remembrance, adoration, and other activities establish association with Lord Sripada. By these, all the sinful acts, impure sensual influences, behavioral patterns of the devotees enter into the consciousness of Lord Sripada, and auspicious vibrations enter into his dependent devotees. Sri Charna, one with auspicious feet, destroys those heaps of sins and black auras which entered into his consciousness by taking a single dip in a holy river, or he will burn them into ashes in the blazing fire of his yoga. He will personally undergo penance and dedicate the fruits of that penance to his dependents. Thus, he protects the devotees without violating the principle of karma. If considered necessary, he would command the inert karmic nature and grants liberation for those who take refuge in his auspicious feet. Every second, he destroys karma for the welfare of his devotees in a very ferocious form. Therefore, who surrender to his padukas get freedom from the shackles of karma even without being aware of it. When Palaniswami explained in the above manner, I was bold to question him about a doubt that I had cropped in my mind. Swami, I heard that when Saturn afflicts for 7.5 years, even Shankara cannot escape from the trouble. Pray tell me how Sri Guru Sarvabhauma Emperor wards off afflictions from planets. My child Shankara, the planets in the zodiac do not have friendship or enmity towards living beings. When a person is born, the planetary position form according to his past karma, that is accumulated papa and punya from previous births. He derives good and evil effects according to the movement of planets. When the subtle rays from the planets cause ill effects and mantra, tantra, yantra remedies cannot abate them, one has to resort to japa, tapa and homa practice. When they cannot also elevate the suffering, one has to take refuge in the padukas of Sripada. Sripada is omnipotent. Good and evil forces also exist. Vibrations of those forces cause good and bad developments respectively. Each planet has a dominance on a particular part of human anatomy. When planetary afflictions take place, the relevant part of human body ruled by the adverse planet becomes sick. Undesirable results follow when the subtle vibrations flowing from the universal consciousness are received. Variations take place in the attraction and repulsion caused by vibrations. A person who is hitherto in good company certainly will be subjected to ill effects like bad company, friendship with low class people, unreasonable quarrels, loss of relatives, disputes with family members, and reduction in the power of personal attraction. The universal forces create vibrations continuously. They work steadily in a state of sthiti for some time in the concerned person. After some time, they leave those persons and reach the bodies of persons who are destined to come under their influence. They begin to give results according to the rotation of the wheel of time. People who are devotees of God and observe spiritual practices like japa and tapa can get some respite from their rigor to some extent. Sages conduct various kinds of sacrifices for the universal welfare. They dedicate their spiritual power derived through tapas for the well-being of humanity. As a result of this practice, harmful influences arising in the universal revert back to their origin instead of harassing men. It means that they return to the center of their origin. This can be termed as tirodhana, disappearance or retreat. Grant of abundant auspicious results even for some amount of good deeds is called anugraha. My son, I explained to you the concepts of Shrishti, Sthiti, Laya, Tirodhana and Anugraha according to the doctrine of Kriya Yoga. In the future, the powers of Sripada Srivallabha flow in a large measure in the Muslim fakir you saw in your meditation. You saw 4 Nanda lamps in the underground cellar beneath the neem tree. This is an extraordinary matter. Sripada Srivallabha granted you this experience with a great intention in mind. He only knows the inner purpose of it. His divine acts are indeed superb. They have a very deep purpose. Moreover, they may be divine secrets not to be divulged to others. I can only explain to you to the extent he permitted me. The entire creation moves very close to the eyesight of Sripada Srivallabha. He is an authority unto himself. The glories, yogic powers of the master of this universe are immeasurable and cannot be comprehended in terms of measurements, limits and quantities. My mind immensely rejoiced at the explanation of Sri Palana From time I started from Udupi Kshetra till I reached Kurvapuram, many wonderful and strange things were taking place. I wanted to write a book about them and obtain the permission of Sri Guru Sri Sarvabhauma. I wanted to request Sri Pada in this regard after getting his darshan. Sri Palaniswami grasped the feelings in my mind easily and said, I have understood the ideas of your mind. You wanted to write his history for the benefit of devotees of the future. Sripada Srivallabha will surely bless your effort. Then Sri Palaniswami asked Madhava to speak about his experiences gained in his meditation. Madhava narrated his experiences. Installation of Sripada Srivallabha Padukas. Installation of idols of Sripada Srivallabha. Sri Dattatreya and Sri Narasimha Saraswati Swami in the birthplace of Sripada Srivallabha. Sri Palanavaswami said, Madhava, the house of the maternal grandfather of Sripada Srivallabha, which you visited in the birthplace of Sripada Srivallabha. It has attracted all your powers. In the Patala Loka, below the Padukas, there are hermits doing penance from several hundreds of years. Sripada Sri Vallabha Padukas will be installed only in the birthplace of Sripada Sri Vallabha. After some years from the installation of their pious Padukas, there Sripada Sri Vallabha Charitra Amrutam comes to light effortlessly. In the place where you meditated, the idols of Sripada Sri Vallabha, Sri Dattatreya and his next incarnation, Sri Narasimha Saraswati, will be installed. Afterwards, many divine sportive plays take place in that Kshetra. After that, Sri Palaniswamy became silent. He asked the corpse of the youth buried near our cave to be exhumed. He began to chant the Prana Om after the body was taken out. Vyageshwara Sharma came there with loud roar of Sripad Rajam Sharanyam Prapade. Sri Palaniswamy entered into the body of the new youth. Vyageshwara Sharma, who was in the body of a tiger, took the body of Sri Palaniswamy, which decayed with age, to throw it in a nearby river. Palaniswamy, who entered the new body, ordered, "Leave this place immediately. My boy Madhva, go to your Vichitrapuram. You saw the pious people of Pitikapuram in your subtle body. That is enough for you for this life. My child Shankara, you go to Tirupati Mahakshetra. Madhva, may the grace of Sripada Sri Vallabha be showered onto you." Then Madhava went towards Vichitrapuram and myself towards Tirupati. Where is the end to the divine sportive place of Sripada Sri Vallabha? Digambara, Digambara, Sripada Vallabha Digambara, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, Sripada Vallabha Digambara, Sripada Rajam Sharanyam Prapade.